The world witnessed a revolution in the taxi industry with the advent of ride-hailing apps such as Uber and Lyft. Existing firms have been forced to modernize their offerings, introducing apps, for instance, and make the process much more transparent. Now, advanced artificial intelligence is giving rise to a new disruption force in the taxi industry called robotaxis. Today, we will be discussing the impact of robotaxi on Uber. So welcome to Tech Insight. If you want to be updated about top tech deals and gadgets, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be the first to know when our new videos are up. Now let's begin with answering, will robotaxi kill Uber? We've all heard stories of how the taxi industry is going through a rapid period of change right now. These changes are fueled by technology. The increasing use of taxi-hailing apps like Uber management software, which allows taxi companies to track how efficiently their cars are being run. But there is another area of turbocharged technology that could potentially rewrite the rulebook for taxi businesses' self-driving robotaxi vehicles. Just over a year ago, a self-driving taxi took passengers who actually paid a fare on a short journey across Tokyo city center. It was the official unveiling of a service that its Japanese developers are hoping will be fit and ready to shuttle athletes and tourists around the sports venues and other locations during the Olympic Games. In the UK right now, car hire giant Addison Lee and its tech partner company Oxbotica are working extensively to develop digital maps of more than 250,000 miles of public highways, covering all of the Greater London area. They will be so precise and detailed that the position of traffic lights, road signs, and other street furniture will be mapped, all in preparation for a planned rollout of autonomous cars in 2021. The longer-term objective is bigger segment of the car services market and the market for connected, autonomous vehicle technology. In particular, as economists forecast that this market could be worth £208 billion in the UK by 2035. Self-driving or autonomous cars, whatever we call them, will be with us very soon. And when we look at the fallout, they are highly positive aspects, but also potential disruptions beyond the confines of the taxi industry. For taxi firms, they will become cheaper than cars operated by human drivers. Initially, it is expected that fares will be roughly comparable with existing ride services like Uber, but once they no longer require backup supports from humans, fares will most likely fall as services can use economies of scale and its use becomes more generalized. Some commentators have even suggested that robotaxi could turn into a free service, free to use, like a mobile social media app, where the passenger would be bombarded with advertisement and have their data harvested as they make their journey. Large cities could suffer from traffic snarl-ups if self-driving taxis become a cheaper and more convenient way of making short journeys than using buses or metro or subway systems, with the additional threat to jobs that this would provoke. Before we continue, make sure you are subscribed to our channel for more content like this in the future. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be the first to know when our new videos are up. Enjoy the rest! Uber, who has come in often for its criticism from the traditional taxi industry, recently mended their relationship with the largest local cab company in Singapore. Uber sold a majority stake, 51% of its Singaporean car leasing subsidiary, to ComfortDelGro, the leading local cab firm, for $474 million of the joint venture. The cost of maintaining the fleet, 14,000 cars, will be offloaded to ComfortDelGro. Uber saw its losses rise nearly 40% to $1.46 billion in Q3 of 2017, and its Southeast Asia market has traditionally been weak. Singapore even put a freeze on private car ownership recently, meaning if Uber operates the way it is, it will be harder for Uber to expand under its current model. The newly appointed CEO, Dara Kurosaki, has a major focus on cutting down losses. This newly injected capital will surely aid Uber as it competes for head-on with major competitor Grab in Southeast Asia after smoothing tensions with the local taxi firms. Lyft, on the other hand, is launching their anonymous taxi services in Boston, USA with Nutonomy. Lyft is already partnering with Waymo and Ford on other aspects of self-driving car development. Traditional automakers are also tapping into the taxi market through their own taxi service. Nissan in Japan has partnered with local software company DNA to launch the Easy Ride system, a self-driving taxi service Robotaxi to be launched next year in March using a Nissan Leaf electric car. There will be a 2-week free trial when the service begins in Yokohama. GM similarly is launching a ride-sharing service featuring its line of self-driving Chevy Bolts as early as 2019. GMW has not mentioned a location yet, but it will most likely be in San Francisco and New York City, where GM is undergoing a planning to test their new Chevy Bolts already. The launch of the self-driving robotaxi directly put GM into strong competitors of Uber and Waymo. And while GM is able to scale up quickly using its powerful production chain, it might be lacking when it comes to technology, where Waymo is miles ahead. The fact of eliminating the need for a human driver or chauffeur, which represents a significant part of the operating cost of that type of service, could make it very affordable solution for the customers and accelerate the spreading of transportation as a service (TaaS) solutions, as opposed to individual car ownership. However, it raises the issue of job destruction, leading to the end of traditional taxi services or Uber. So this was all about Robotaxi and Uber. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the Tech Insight Squad and be a part of our channel. Thanks for watching!